Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Sunderland Career Mode. Today this is episode 12 and we are now past the January transfer window and we are into the League Cup final, which is great news. Here are the top scorers in the Premier League. Jermaine Defoe always seems to be fourth. I don't know why, but he can never ever break into that top three. It's a curse against him. Afobe's done well for me. He's got some goals since coming into the team, since Barini got injured. But remember, we have got the new strikers coming in as well, which is good. And I almost forgot, I did sound Lewis Cook in the last episode, so I've got to remember that. And let's get into it. So into the game against Manchester United. And this is a bit quick, but we're getting into it this one because it might be a long one. There's the team. I don't know if you were quick enough to catch it. You might have to pause the video and have a look. But Robin Knocker came into the team. I feel like it's a really good signing for us because I heard from many of you like your defence is not strong enough. You need to improve it. So I bought Knocker because he's a really good centre back and he broke into the Wolfsburg team last season. I think when he played with Naldo. And there's our first chance in the game, which goes despairingly wide. So after an uneventful first opening 15 minutes, and Villa plays up to Lens, beautiful play by him. Defoe really should score that. He's our top scorer, and I said about breaking into the top 3 goal scorers. Well, if he's going to do that, he's got to be taking chances like that. So we get a corner here late in the half, and it's bumbled around the box and it's eventually cleared by United, but it comes to Patrick Van Aanholt, who's been alright for us this season. Plays it to Koulibaly, nice finesse shot, and it's well saved by Victor Valdez. Yes, you heard me right, Victor Valdez is in goal for Manchester United. Take it in, he has actually got a game. So, you know those things in FIFA that just really piss you off, just really make the anger seethe inside you? Well, this was one of those moments. Patrick Van Aanholt plays it to David Lopez, plays it to Newcastle, then he goes on a right run, he takes it past, he goes on a rerun, and then that happens. What the hell? Why is Jermaine Lens stood there like a wet lemon? Why is Jermaine Lens just stood there right in the path of Benicophobe when he's on a Thierry Henry-esque run and just stands just right in his way? Like, it's just almost like he just wants to stop him. Benicophobe, he could have scored. He put it in the net after the whistle went, and it just really made me angry. So the subs are coming on at the minute. I made them 10 different points as well. A massive scrambling shoes in the box here with United eventually clearing it. Although we do get it back, the substitute Duncan Watmore comes on here and he runs past Luke Shaw. A good cross and Lopez is there unmarked, sliding in 1-0. The fans go absolutely bonkers, and it's a good win again because some of my friends at school are United supporters, and it's really nice to get one over them. It really is. Especially if you're Sunderland, and because in real life obviously they're battling against relegation every season. It's nice to be able to have some success and some freedom in this career mode. So there we go, a fantastic win over Manchester United, a glorious win. It's nice to get one over a team you hate, isn't it? And we move on into the next match against them in the League Cup. So here is the presumed starting lineup for this one. I really wanted to send out a strong team, but I didn't want to waste players as well because the players are really tired at the minute. Like you'll see later on in the episode, the players become really tired. We've got 2 days between each game at the minute, and it's really difficult for us to get up to full fitness. But I wanted to win this game. Obviously, you want to win a cup final, but for it to be against United, it's just annoying for them to win another trophy. You just don't want them to do it. So here we are at Wembley against United. Yes, we are here at last. We've gone through many rounds. We've gone through Palace, Dagenham, West Brom. We've gone through a couple of decent teams. Well, Dagenham, but Palace are alright. West Brom, I won't say are really amazing, but there we go. But neither were we before all these signings came in. But let's hope we can win this. So a good early attack here with Lens down the wing, but Daley Blind fouls him, and we get a free kick. So it was a good chance to go ahead. Lens whips in, and his fellow winger Kostic gets on the end of it, and it's 1-0, and it's only very early on, and it's a fantastic start for us if we want to win a bit of silverware. And you see there in the background, the manager's very happy. Well, I was very happy anyway. It's a great ball in by Lens. I mean, I want him to do that all season, terrorise defences, and he's done that up there with a great cross. So with Jermaine Lens on the run here, he's a pretty quick winner, no doubt about it. He plays it to Yannick V, cuts inside, and whack! What a finish that is. That's one of the goal of season contenders for me for this season, in my opinion. I mean, he just gets there and just absolutely rockets it into the top corner. A fantastic finish from one of our players of the season. I mean, look at that. Goalkeeper had no chance. So United get a free kick here. I still have no idea what the free kick was for. It's whipped in, and would you believe it, Mr. Overpowered Rooney was there. Well, it might have been David Blind, I'm not sure who it was in the end, but it was a decent header, and Pantilimon fought it really well. So United get a free kick here. I mean, look at that from years ago. I quickly checked to see if he sent off. But what was that tackle? Let's just admit it. It was horrible. It was just truly awful. Kind of like Notts' performance against Wimbledon, really. And it's whipped in, but it's cleared well. Darmian gets on the end of it though, plays it to Blin, and it's a really, it's a threat forwards, isn't it? Because it's a really good shot. And I actually thought it went in first time, but thank God it didn't. It remains 2-0. So we start another attacker. I mean, it's end to end. Ings long walk to Kostic, places it down to Weigl, and it's a really good save by De Gea. And it really did keep United in the game. I mean, it's a really powerful shot. We get a corner from it. Kostic whips it in, but it comes to nothing. So into the second half. Yes, as you can see, it's getting later in the second half because not really much happened. Long ball up. Zahovic and Ings combine well, and Ings is put for on goal, hits the post, and David De Gea with one of the best saves I've seen in this career mode. Yes, he's United's best player, and yes, he is. He saves them in real life a lot, but oh my god, at that point I'm pausing because I'm still thinking what the hell's going on. But the ball's in, Julian Weigl heads it, and it is 3-0, 77th minute, game over, and looks like we are going to win the Capital One Cup. The subs came on at this point, and Weigl wasn't one, he was one starting because the team really did need fresh legs. At this point the squad's really depleting, the fitness really is going down, but it's 3-0 there. So just after that, Jermaine Lens capitalises on the loose ball. He plays it to Luka Zahovic, and there's the substitute David Lopez. He's free on goal. He takes the shot and he scores, and it is 4-0. And surely now the trophy was ours. Great play and some really good passing into the build-up. A quick attack, and it's 4-0. So there it is. After an uneventful second half, we have done it. We have won the Capital One Cup, and I think we are in the third qualifying round for Europe. That's what I do believe. Sorry if I keep having taking like breaths in all the time. It's because I haven't had much. I didn't have much to drink editing this while doing the voiceover. But anyway, there it is. We are winners of the Capital One Cup. We got to the final a couple of years ago at Man City, but we lost. Sorry again, I can't help it. 3-1, but that was Man City. We're beating United 4-0, and it's a very good performance. But here's Younes Kaboul, the captain for today, the guy who I said was going to barely use this season because of real life performances. But he's here, Julian Weigl. What has happened to him? He's gone from Signal Iduna Park to the Stadium of Light, and here's Younes Kaboul. Here he is. There he is. He's looking delighted. And there we go. Capital One Cup winner, so 2015-16 when the actual final was Liverpool v Man City. But ayo, there we go, one trophy, one season, that'll do me. So into the simulated game against Aston Villa. I didn't really want to do this one, I didn't fancy doing it. As you can see, it's not the strength, the best sides, but it's a decent team, but we still put it out because I just want to get through the games. Andreas Christensen he keeps getting sent off at the minute. I don't know what's up with him. He's got, I don't know what's going on. Robin Knocker gets injured, which is unfortunate. And we lose 1-0, and you might be thinking, haha, you lost to Aston Villa, you are crap. But I'm not really bothered. But look at our calendar. We had Villa 2 days after that Capital One Cup game. We had Palace 2 days after. We have Southampton 2 days after. And to avoid playing, I just sim the game so I don't have to risk injuries. But even if you do sim games, you do get a lot of injuries. You get more injuries. There we go, Arsenal top, woohoo. 6th place. Don't want to be there. That's why I see most of the games, because I just don't want to be there. I want to finish. If we are here now, I'd rather just finish like 8th, 9th or 10th, and not, because I don't want to qualify for Europe. I know I'm 3rd qualifying now, but Hull have done it, West Ham have done it, Southampton have done it at the start of this season, and Lord Southampton haven't even got to the tournament. Hull did it the year before, but it's just, I just don't want to be there. But anyway, into this game against Crystal Palace. So into this game against Crystal Palace, and as I said before, in the Capital One Cup final against Manchester United, our squad is on the ropes. We have so many players not fully fit. None of the squad is fully fit, apart from the players I don't play, of course, because what is the point in playing the players you're not going to play? Anyway, for the first time you can read my team down at the bottom. There it is. Pantilimon, Matthews, Cabal, etc. And I don't know what's going on with this team at the minute. I don't know what to do, because I just don't want to be in 6th. As I said so many frigging times, it's literally a normal lineup that was around in October of this season. But this game was also played on World Class. I've been playing a few games World Class, a few games professional, but professional with the sliders favouring the computer, if you know what I mean. Like there's better stuff for the computer. It's more suited for them. Jan Veer here plays it to Kostic. We play some decent football, physical points, but we weren't really. But we tried to get into the game as you do. But again, Palace have got some really quick players, and it's hard to deal with. And with Delaney and down at the back, really strong players, and he gives you a good go. And Hangland as well, he's a bit of a brute, isn't he? But Defoe and Aphobia, I hope I compensate for that. But as you can see, I've seen a lot of games in this episode. I wanted to play Palace, I don't know, because I wanted to. But I've seen a lot of games in this episode, because again, I don't want to be in 6th. Anyway, but there we go. There is 1-0. It was some good play. I think it was David Lopez, I believe. I don't know if it was Lopez. Yes, it was Lopez. There we go. It was David Lopez. And it was 1-0 to us. And I'm thinking, good, yes. But again, no, because I don't want to be in 6th. So, Palace get a chance here with Jason Puncheon running forward. His shot though is just wide, and it's very close shave for us. But me being an idiot, I pass it straight to ex-Black Cat Connor Wickham, and Connor Wickham does that. Now, he's not a prolific goal scorer, but it was a really good finish by Wickham. You know, he used to be really good when he was at Switch. I think something kind of ruined him, in my opinion. But there we go, it's 1-0. So Palace get on the attack here. Connor Wickham gets played the ball by Jason Puncheon out to Wilfred Zaha. Does a couple of us. It's a, well, I thought that wasn't a penalty. I actually didn't think that was a penalty at all. I thought it was a very poor decision. Cortez, I don't know what the ref's doing there. He's just stood still. I think he wins the ball. I don't know why, but Cortez, I just feel like it's just contact. Puncheon with a fantastic penalty. It really is no chance saving that. Even if you're 6'8" Pantilimon, you're not going to save that. But sadly it's 2-1. I still don't know. I still don't know if that's a penalty. I just think it's just coming together. Cortez gets the wall and they collide. Basically what happens. Penalty, yes, you could argue, but penalty, no, you could argue. It's up to, but the ref gave it. Puncheon put it away, and it is 2-1. So there it is, full time. As you can see, I only showed the goals because literally nothing happened. It was one of the most boringest games of the season. But Palace come away with a win. It finishes 2-1. We're disappointed, but I'm a happy loser for some reason, because I just, again, don't want to get safe. I've said it about, God knows, about 350,000 times. But I don't want that 6th place. I don't want 7th. I don't want anywhere near York. We want this career mode to be realistic. So I decided to sim another game here against Southampton, because again I don't want top 6, and my squad is so unfit it is not true. And as you can see, well, I go with a normal side as per usual, but Watmore's there and Lenz is not. Weigel's there as well, and here we are. And I just start to sim a lot more games because I just don't want to be where I am. I've said it many times. There we go, 2-0 loss. James Rodriguez, good to see you playing. Jay Rodriguez. It's good to see him playing again. He's a really good player, and yeah, a 2-0 loss. It's not going to diss what me, because I don't want to be anywhere near top 6. So into another simulator game. This time it's away at Upton Park at West Ham. The last visit to Upton Park, well, not in this game obviously, but in the next game it will obviously be the Olympic Stadium, of course. I hope it goes well for them, although I don't really know why they're leaving. Must be for the future obviously. And it's a 2-2 draw. Christensen again gets sent off. What is he up to? He's literally the Lee Cattermole, the new Lee Cattermole of the team, except he's actually a good player. But so many cards he's got. He got a red card in, I don't know, was it the draw against, well, the game against Villa in the FA Cup, I don't know, but now he's got one against Sunderland, and it pisses me off. His disciplinary record is worse than one of Notts' midfielders. So into the next simulator game. This is another simulator game. The Everton game is rescheduled, so it's the Townway derby against Newcastle. I apologise for not playing these. It's just, again, I just don't want to be where I am. My squad is not very fit at all. We get a 2-2 draw. I was alright with that, you know. Newcastle, I haven't really been successful in recent Townway derbies, and I wasn't really bothered at the minute because I'm just trying to get, as weird as it sounds, further down the table because it's so unrealistic to be in the position I'm in. Yep, you guessed it, another simulator game. This time it's at home to Everton, and we take an early lead, but Everton win the game 3-1, and happy about a loss, you could say, because you know the reason why. I'm not going to do a Sunderland criminal next year. It's going to be a new team to vote in. That's out of Stoke, Palace, Bournemouth and Southampton. But anyway, 3-1 loss. I mean, Everton played really well obviously in that game, and now we have another game against West Brom. So here is the final simulator game of today's episode, at home to West Brom at the Stadium of Light. Ings and Zahovic in for this one. Dan Ings gets 2, it finishes 2-2, and James Chester gets sent off for West Brom. Would you believe it? He actually has got a game at West Bromwich Albion. I think he's only made 3 appearances so far, which is ridiculous. So a guy that signed for about 8 million in the summer from Hull City. But anyway, I'm not complaining. He's not part of my side, and the game finishes 2-2. So that is it for today's episode. I will leave you with the league table. Swansea, Leicester and Watford are in the relegation zone. We have got Leicester next game. We are in 7th. Still, I don't want to be there. I want to be 8th, 9th or 10th. So we're not near European qualification. But look at Liverpool in 13th. My God, that's mental. Arsenal top of the league. Woohoo. And yeah, so we're doing pretty well. But as I say, I don't want to be there. But 2 things. Next episode, I will be finishing the season 1. We've only got 6 games left. I'll be finishing that season. Then I will be taking a break from Sunderland. That is very important. I will be taking a break and moving on to a new career mode. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Be safe, be champions, and Toulouche.